artist is creating some beautiful pieces of jewelry.
Ellie Deem is live and Nina with more. Hi, Em.
Morning, Rachel and Pete. Hi, everybody. We are with Jessica Teresa Rote this morning, and we are in her studio. She's a self-taught jewelry designer. She's making statement necklaces, bracelets, and so much more. So she's at her work desk, and we want to show people, how you really got started, because you're self-taught. You had to learn a bunch of things. But tell us about the necklace you're making right now.
Well, this is actually my most popular necklace. It's the petite twisted necklace. It's made with 3 beaded strands. And I start basically with having, this is what we like to, I call a start. And I start with a few chain links and then some jump rings, and I connect it onto with the wire. And then, so that's what I call a start. And then I get right started into, depending on what my clients want, I have, if they say, say for instance for this necklace, they say I want a pink petite twisted. Well, I'm very conscientious of color. I love color and I love multiple different shades of a color. So instead of just doing a pink, I take it to the next level. I do a light pink, I do a medium pink, and I do a brighter pink. And it's you kind of think of it as highlights and lowlights for your hair. The more kind of dimension, the cooler it looks.
You have like 50 different colors of beads that you can use. Some things you've had to learn along the way. Tell me about how you had to learn how the beads wouldn't move.
Right, and you can string beads on a wire until you're blue in the face, but if you don't know how to stop the beads from moving, that was one thing that I had to teach myself. So basically, when I was kind of doing some research, I had no idea what a crimp bead was. What is a crimp bead? And I realized that that was kind of, you literally string it on your wire and you clamp it down, so, like so that it stays. So then your beads won't move. And that was something I literally had to Google, I had to YouTube, I had to figure it out for myself and pretend I knew what I was doing. So.
And you have, so many beads that you use and pearls and stuff, but you have it all stored so neatly. Like, look at this ottoman over here, right? You wanted to make sure everything looks so cute when you started.
My pink ottoman with all my large pearls, and I've got a few of those in here. And because it's my studio, it's my workspace, it's my happy place, and I want to make sure that it's, it's filled with all the things that make me feel good. So I'm kind of an organizational freak, and I really wanted to make sure that everything was perfectly organized. I could find it. This is one example of just like the pinks and purple beads. I've got others up here that are like the golds and the browns, and then the greens and the blues, and I've got multiple others where, stored in various places.
What if someone was watching at home and they wanted to start their own jewelry line or do something? What would it be? What would a good tip be for someone who wanted to go into that? I
would go to, a supply store and get all of your basics, crimp beads, some tools, and don't go super expensive. Go, kind of less expensive, and just experiment. Literally, just start taking stuff apart. Get a bunch of wire so that you can go through a lot of trial and error and a lot of experimenting. And that's how this was born, was just to experiment and learn as I go. And I'm a person that loves to work with my hands, and I don't read directions, so I just figured it out.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job, I have to say, Jessica. And coming up, we're going to tell you about how she'll actually customize some stuff. You see that dress right there and the necklace with it. She'll work with it to make sure the whole outfit is complete. So we'll tell you more about that coming up.
Pretty.
Very good.
Thanks, Em.